Well, I just wanted everybody to know it's been a great week here at Live Eco Style, and we had a wonderful time celebrating all the people that are coming to our videos. What a great video that was, with Robert talking about death-defying mountain climbs that he had out west 50 years ago, actually, in 1975. You can learn a lot. Everything that you see that we do, you can go to Golfers Golf and Travel, because that particular Facebook page is just got a lot of activity on it. This week alone, we had well over 400,000 people watch our videos generated there, and we really thank you for taking the time to see what we're talking about. But Live Eco Style is our parent company at www.liveecostyle.com. That's LIVEECOSTYLE.com. We celebrate all the good things in life, as we always say, which are dining, sipping. Today it's going to be a pool. I found a pool with a friend that absolutely glorious. The hot weather has sort of baked me, and you got to be careful with that. So what we have coming up next week on this part 2 of our series of What Does a Producer Do, we're getting ready to go next week on a very long 10-day adventure through Wisconsin, from crossing the border right at Beloit, and venturing up through the Dells. First night we're going to be having dinner at Ishnala, a great, if not the best, diner in Wisconsin. Been there many times on Mirror Lake. It's just south of the Dells. And we're going to be spending a couple nights at the Dells. And of course, when we talk about all the good things in life, we're going to be doing some research on the dining, the sipping, which means we're going to be visiting places to go have a drink appropriately. Travel is what we're going to be enhancing for the next 10 days. Golf, we're going to be playing a little golf in the Dells. We're going to be visiting the Baraboo Country Club in Baraboo, Wisconsin, and talk to our good friend, the head pro Clint, that's been there, and he's been eco-certified for the past 12 years. I'm going to hand off his new certificate. What a great job he does, by the way. If you get a chance, go to the Baraboo Country Club in Baraboo, Wisconsin. It is south of the Dells, a few miles, but really easy to get to. Great guy. Of course, Baraboo is a wonderful community to go see. While we're at Kalahari for a couple nights, we're going to be enjoying the spa. Going to be having a couple things done that are sort of unique. We didn't go for the standard things. We went for the non-standard items that they have on the menu. So morning and afternoon, both days, we're going to be treating ourselves to that. And then the second day, we'll be heading out, going to along the way, we're going to just find a beaten path, looking for really interesting places to stop between the Dells, and we're going to end up in Mellon, Wisconsin, with our good friends Bob and Judy, staying at their very eco-minded cabin and enjoying their lake, having a couple pontoon rides. And while we're there, do some hiking, do some videos on, it's an amazing little pond that they have. They have swans that are there. They're not planted. They come back every year. A beautiful eco-minded culture. His cabin is completely off-grid and very tight from sound. In fact, when you get there and stay in his cabin, it's almost like it's so quiet. It's rather remarkable, but beautiful, sitting on this A-frame, sitting on this lake. Probably cook out a couple nights, and then we're going to go to the Delta Diner, which is out in the woods, about an hour away from Mellon, probably on Saturday morning. Quite an experience. We've been there before, and it is a legend in its own kind. So the dining experience we covered on our second meal. And then on Sunday, we're going to be getting up early to go to Bayfield and take the ferry over to Madeline Island and spend the day over there. It's a place where there's really not a lot of information about it. We were looking to stay there, but it became a little difficult to figure it out. So we take the ferry over in the morning, and then in the evening we're going to take it back when we're about a 10-minute ride from Chautauqua. It's a music destination about 10 minutes away from Bayfield, and we're going to be attending a concert there, a very iconic concert. That evening we'll be going to Ashland to stay right on the lake. Beautiful, sort of traditional hotel, but very eco-minded, because it's got a whole bunch of activities, and they're very eco-minded when it comes to how they use their sustainable style products. When we get up the next day, we're going to be traveling over to Door County, and it's going to be one of those uncharted, whatever we bump into, we're going to stay and spend a few moments, but we'll end up at the end of the day, I believe it's Washington Island. We're going to be taking another ferry trip, staying in a bed and breakfast for one night. Very lovely lady got us in. It was very crowded, but it's a lovely little bed and breakfast, and I'm really looking forward to that. And from there, then we head down. I'm going to see my cousin Darlene, who's down in Green Bay. Very passionate Packer fans, and we have an uncharted course back from there about 7 days after we've gone on this trip, heading back home down the east side of Wisconsin. There's some friends that we might bump into, and through Milwaukee. What a wonderful, amazing place Milwaukee is. There's some great restaurants there that we want to stop and see. Great music festivities to go see, and we might even catch a baseball game if they're at home. And then somewhere along the 6th or 7th, we'll be back home. Now, what's really, really interesting, we have big projects that are going worldwide right now. We've added to our media personnel. We're very excited about it. And I'm just going to use Phyllis, who's been with us a long time, is over in Germany right now for a 3 to 4 week, who knows when she's coming back, but she's visiting her son, but doing a whole bunch of features throughout Europe, giving us a flavor of what it's like to be in Germany and France, Switzerland, and just a fabulous individual. We also have our new associate, Mary, and that's what I'm going to use. She just got back from a extended trip for us and herself, where she went out South Dakota, Wyoming, Yellowstone, North Dakota, and she said everything was so busy, couldn't even find a place. She took an Airstream with her pickup truck just on her own, headed out, and what great story she has. She came back in so excited. So she's going to be joining me when I get back, probably twice a week, to unfold our Live Eco Style platform and become a real key part of our media team. The World of Golf will be kicking off. Of course, golfers, golf and travel. What big events coming up? Well, the FedEx Cup race is going to be coming to a conclusion. Scotty's probably going to be stuffing some more money in his pocket, but they've so revamped the money that they're distributing this year and the way that's going to be played. That's going to be interesting to see how that works out. And of course, right after that, the Ryder Cup is coming up in September. We're going to be covering that with our media team, and that's going to be in New York, and who can imagine what that's going to be like. But the other things that we're getting involved in is that we're also getting involved in a very high level in the world of race, track, auto racing, and working with tracks with our good partner Magic Interactive Inc. out of Nashville. And they have a great ticketing process and an affinity package that we're bringing that are going to be including the opportunity for tracks to get involved with our eco-minded certification, our media teams. We've got two great individuals that are very, very well established in the world of racing. And strangely enough, today we had the world of professional baseball come to us, trying to get into that project also. And then quietly, a very large project that we've been working on for a very long period of time is going to be kicking off. Can't say anything about it, but in August, it's going to be quite interesting, and it's going to be very, very eco-minded. Of course, our Global Eco Traveling Eco Certification is going to be very, very prominent throughout the world, starting very soon, because the world of golf, golf courses, professional golf, and companies that are part of companies that like to go to trade shows like the PGA Merchandise Show, that are using sustainable products, are looking and coming to us to sign up for our certification that also not only tells their story, but also we've helped them get on our media platform. So it's been very, very busy. That's why you find me in the pool on a Friday afternoon. It's been exhausting, but thrilling week. And with our team growing and nearly 3 million people looking at what we've done in the last 30 days, it's quite fun. So again, for our Live Eco Style team, for Golfers Golf and Travel, for the Distillery Channel Media, for Excited Minds Media, for everything we're doing right now. It's quite fun. Thank you for being part of it, and we hope that you enjoy these videos, because what does a producer do? Quite honestly, everything. So anyway, be safe, and like my grandfather said, always when I was growing up, no matter where you go and what you do, always leave a better footprint. And that's what we try to do. Old Uncle Randy, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll be talking to you as soon as we go and begin our travels next week through the greater heart of the Midwest and Wisconsin.